Virgos, welcome. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If this doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in your chart if you happen to know what those are. If this does resonate with you, remember to hit that like button. It is the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by you guys. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for all of your support and your likes, comments, and subscribes. Okay, this is a side message coming out for you guys. There's been something going on, I believe, within your circle of trust, maybe your friends or family, that has affected your home. There might have been a ending to something. Could have been a death of a loved one. It could have been an ending to a marriage or an ending to a situation. But there's renewal of hope and healing to that situation for you guys, okay? That is a side message here. Okay. Okay, so currently, for those of you who haven't seen me before, these are your main, this is one of my longer readings. This is your main energies coming in. This will be your timeline across the top. As I lay the first set of cards, I will give a brief description. As we lay the second set, things will become more clear. Then we will pull some oracle cards and then do best actions for you guys to take during this time. Best actions for sun, moon, and rising separately. And then we will do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question. And we'll say there's already starting you out with a lot of sword energy. So at this time, you're very up in your head. Okay, this is a very affecting you on a very mental level. You have the Nine of Swords here, which talks about a lot of mental anguish and suffering. It can even indicate mental health issues like insomnia, nightmares, anxiety, depression, things like that. But there's a decision that needs to be made. And the thing with the Two of Swords is it's a decision we usually don't want to make. We usually keep the blindfold on. Sometimes we're not seeing things clearly, or sometimes we just don't want to see them at all. And we don't want to make that decision. But the longer that you put off the Two of Swords, making the decision of the Two of Swords, the more anxiety it kind of creates, okay? So let's see here. What else is going on here for our Virgos? Another two. There's a huge decision you have to make. The two of discs can also talk about needing to balance things and things fluctuating, but this decision is coming in strong. There is a big decision you guys need to make. You have the Emperor energy coming in this deck. It is called the Lord. And with this decision needing to be made, that is a strong energy. I mean, it could be an Aries coming into your reading, but I feel like you're going to have to kind of boss up and own this choice, whatever it happens to be. Let's see. What got you two here? Please show me how Virgos got here. There were some obstacles and challenges, and you could fall anywhere in this timeline when it finds you, okay? Stress and burden. Okay. Obstacles and challenge. Stress and burden. My goodness. The Nine of Discs. This could have something to do with financial gain and luxury. It could have something to do with your abundance. It could also have something to do with your independence or solo pursuits, okay? And when we begin to clarify, we'll be able to see that more clearly. That's two nines right next to each other, though. Which means you are trying to head in a good direction. You're trying to get to that 10 state. And you do have the 10 of Wands there, which can be a good thing. But I don't feel like it's playing out in a good way right now. So it's taking you to a time of reflection on your emotions here. It could also be taking you to new messages of love coming in, but we will see. You have the King of Swords. Like I said, a lot of sword energy. This could be somebody coming into your reading who is an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It is a strong Gemini card. But I feel like it's about needing to make decisions and have strategy. The King of Swords energy, he's very intentional, and he's really great at making a plan, making decisions, knowing which directions to head. And when he makes a decision, that's it. That's kind of the decision, okay? And given that that's the main thing going on for you guys energy-wise, I believe the King of Swords here is here as one of your energies, but we will see for sure. Yeah, and then we have that Ten of Discs. So I feel like you guys are fluctuating here, and that might be why that Two of Discs is here. Yeah, in between, your suffering is in between the 9 and 10 of Discs, which is interesting, because the 9 of Discs talks about independence, and the 10 of Discs talks about family. So let's see. On the bottom of the deck, we do have a Queen of Wands. I don't feel like that's your energy. I feel like that's someone coming into your reading, probably a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You're heading out boldly. Maybe they're heading out boldly. You have the Shaman. You're looking for answers from within. This is a completion to a lesson or goal for you of some kind, and this is definitely your energy here. I feel like it's telling you to trust your intuition. And you have that Page of Cups here as well. All right, let's see what these obstacles and challenges are for you guys. 5 of Wands, please. Virgos. The Ten of Swords. There was a painful ending to something. And it's caused a lot of obstacles and challenges. Again, with another 10. The Star card. There's... Okay, so this Ten of Wands, I don't feel like it's coming in a good way, but I mean, the Ten of Wands can mean you're almost there. Don't give up, okay? It can mean you're almost to that finish line. And if you just keep going, you're going to reap the rewards of like this Ten of Discs, okay? So if it's coming in that way for some of you, your wishes are about to start coming true, okay? For others of you, this is talking about stress and burden, and there's going to be healing and renewal of hope here for you for that, okay? It's time to set that down, those burdens and those stresses. It's time to set it down. They're not yours to carry anymore, especially with this ending. 9 of Discs, please. Okay, so you've been working very hard to achieve success and reach that 9 of Discs state of abundance and luxury with a new opportunity, okay? So there's a new opportunity that's taking you to financial gain and luxury and abundance. This is something new, okay? The 7 of Pentacles talks about needing to work very hard and put the work in first before you see the success. So this is a delayed success, a time where you're going to need patience. So with that stress and burden coming in a good way, that could relate to this career situation, okay? And some of you may have lost a job in the past, and now there's new opportunities coming in. What is this, 9 of Swords? What are we suffering? What is causing the mental anguish? For our Virgos, please. Do the Queen of Wands. Okay, so whoever this person is, which they have strong fire in their chart, even if they're not a fire sign, this person is causing you a lot of mental suffering here, okay? I don't know. This could indicate a job, a boss, okay? This could also indicate a partner, a family member, a friend. I don't have any cards indicating, and I'm not getting a clear energy over what it is. It's probably over the situation that ended here. What is the decision that needs to be made? Okay, so with the High Priestess clarifying that there's things you're not seeing, okay? The High Priestess is saying trust your intuition. She's able to see the things that are unseen, okay? So it's asking you to look a little deeper. Look at what's hidden, okay? Not hidden like secrets, lies hidden, but hidden as in subtle nuances or subtle things that are below the surface. I think that's where you're going to find your answers to be able to make this decision, okay? 2 of Discs. And really follow your intuition on it when you do see it. And if this involves another person and they're like, no, trust your intuition. Okay? You're seeing things for a reason. And the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. So, again, you need that balance. You need to make this decision. You need to figure this out. Okay, there's the Challenge card, which is the Devil card in the traditional deck on top of this Emperor card. It's time to own any toxic or challenging situations. It's time to overcome it. I kind of like in this deck that they call it the Challenge card. You see she's riding in on this white horse surrounded by doves and white light. She's bringing peace and coming in like a knight to overcome the challenge of the devil, okay? And she looks like she's about to win. And I feel like you're going to have to really embrace that masculine side of you to overcome whatever this challenge is. Or this could be an Aries in your life who is not, you know, is a pretty toxic person, especially with that Queen of Wands coming in twice. Also a strong Aries card, okay? 10 of Discs, please. The 9 of Wands. You're recovering in a situation that might have to do with family or abundance, all right? And for different ones of you, this is going to be different. This is a very vague reading. I can see it going in a lot of different directions, and I'm not getting a clear view. And I think that's because it's playing out differently for a lot of you. So there's a recovery period. Recovery can be in finances. It can be physical recovery of your health. It could be recovery in the sense of, you know, recovering from a painful ending, okay? King of Swords. This is a new journey. Yeah, you're making decisions on... Yeah, that's great. Okay, so with the King of Swords, you're really coming at this in a very mental way, which is good because that means you are bossing up here, overcoming these challenges. You're making a plan, and you're making very decisive decisions on the places that you want to head. All right, and you're going to head out on this new journey here with the Fool card. You know, we have this painful ending, and then we have a new beginning, and that's just how things work, okay? When something ends, new things begin, all right? The Four of Cups. You're doing some reflecting on the way the things in your life that have been unfulfilling and caused discontent for you. You're going to do some reflection on that. And I feel like that's part of what's going to start you out on this new journey towards something better, all right? You're going to have some reflection to do on why you've been so discontent, why you've been unfulfilled. You're going to make a strong plan. You're going to recover. You want to head to that 10 of Discs, build your legacy here on Earth, of the things that you want, you know, a life that you can enjoy and be abundant and happy in. And you're going to start out on a new journey for that. And with the Star card here and this Ace of Pentacles, once you make that decision, I feel like it's going to move pretty quickly for you. Again, with that 5 of Wands, which we started out here with, the obstacles and challenges you've been facing, you're rising above. Once you walk away from a situation, your wishes will start coming true, and you'll overcome this 9 of Swords energy, and you'll be rewarded with happiness. Okay, let's get you some oracle cards. Laughter. Yeah, and I feel like it's time to be happy again, okay? I feel like you haven't been. For whoever this reading is for. Inner power. Yeah, and that goes back to that trusting your intuition here when you go to make this decision. Visualization. Man, this has been coming out a lot. Okay, so it's time to sit down and take a moment to visualize what you really want for your life. And, you know, this goes back to this reflection here as well with this Page of Cups. You're reflecting on everything that you're not happy about, right? Everything that is left you unfulfilled. It's time to sit down and visualize what you do want, what will make you fulfilled, what will make you happy, what kind of life do you want to lead. And when you start to sit down and visualize what your life should look like, what you want it to look like, what you can work for it to look like, it'll be much easier to make this decision for yourself. And we have this detoxification. It's time to detoxify the things out of your life that are not bringing you anything good. I mean, that could go down to food and water, but it could go down to people, jobs, anything. Anxiety. Yes, we see that strongly in your cards. It's one of your main energies. All tied up. And I do feel like you're all tied up in this situation. But you're not going to stay that way. Magician in the mirror. Yes, it's a time for manifestation, visualization, heading to new directions, okay? And I feel like once you do that reflection here, you're going to be able to get out of this and into this. You're going to go out of that feeling all tied up in this and the anxiety into manifesting something different for your life. Happy family, okay? You're going to head to good places. That's similar to the Ten of Cups, a time of reward and happiness. We're going to get you animal advice, and then we will do best actions. Animal advice for Virgos, please. Ladybug, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with the color and good luck. Yeah, and I feel like it's saying luck is on your side right now. This is a good time to make these decisions and do this transformation into something that will make you happy. Because luck is on your side, and you know, you are a bright energy. You bring a lot, but you gotta embrace that happiness again. You gotta find your way back to that, okay? All right. Let's get best actions for you to take during this time. Best actions for Virgos, please. The Devil. Yes, and we saw that. That's right there as well. There's something you need to overcome here. You know what that is. The Ten of Wands. Again, we have that over here. It's time to lay the stress and burdens down. But if you get stressed and burdened because you're almost there towards something good, keep going. If there's stress and burdens you've been carrying and carrying and carrying, and you know that they're not taking you anywhere good, but you just keep carrying them anyways because you feel like you're supposed to, it's time to put them down. The Nine of Wands. Yes. Recover. Recover from this situation. Recover from the things going on. Take that time to recover. Four of Wands. It's time to be happy and celebrate. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and do best actions for Sun, Moon, Rising separately here. Virgo Sun. The Nine of Cups. It's telling you your wishes are going to be coming true. You know, to aim towards the things that you desire and want in life. To aim towards feeling good, happy, and emotionally, you know, stable. Moon. The Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me. Take sure-footed movement towards the most gain for you, okay? Whatever is going to bring you the most gain, the most happiness, the most abundance, the best life that you could want, start taking very intentional steps towards that, okay? Rising, the Knight of Cups. For some of you, there could be new romantic movement coming in for you guys, okay? And the Queen of Wands, again with that Queen of Wands. And I'm not liking this energy. Investigate this Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that energy. If you do know, let me know down in the comment section below. All right, we're going to do pick a card. So you go ahead and think of your question, and I will lay the cards. I will do the best I can to give you a yes or no answer. What I will do is give you a description of the card so you can connect that to your question using your own intuition, okay? Okay, so go ahead and take a deep breath in, release, and pick the card that feels right to you. We have the Page of Wands. And I say yes, that talks about a new passionate or creative pursuit, something, messages coming in on that. It can also talk about a very fiery child. So any of you thinking maybe you're pregnant or something like that, or asking about your kids, I would say yes, okay? If you're talking about new love, with the Page of Wands, you know, it can be very passionate. I would just say be careful, because sometimes those can be a very heated, quick type of thing, all right? But if you're talking about career, you know, it's probably going to be something creative or something you're very passionate about. The Ace of Swords, I say yes, because it could indicate a new conflict, okay? So there is that. But it usually indicates, especially in my readings, it usually indicates a new idea, a new truth, new clarity, or some kind of, some type of intellectual endeavor coming in for you. The Knight of Discs, I say yes, talks about taking movement towards the most gain and luxury, okay? And something stable, something reliable. The only thing with the Knight of Discs is sometimes he's hesitant to take steps, okay? So he's the slowest moving. And the Page of Discs, I say yes, that talks about, you know, new opportunities in career. It talks about new opportunity, you know, new money coming in some way. It can talk about learning. It can also talk about a new stable love opportunity coming in. All right, Virgos, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope that it finds you well. If it helped you in any way, please hit that like button. That helps me out a lot. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. If you're interested in any of these decks, there are a couple of those linked down in the description box below for you guys. And until we meet again,